if you're thinking that you're going to start your podcast and I'm going to work on it, put it out there, I'm going to grow the listeners after I launch, you're leaving a huge opportunity on the table. And that huge opportunity is in building your audience before your podcast goes live. Let's talk a little bit about that. So, the idea that you're working with here is to build your podcast and launch it to a select group of people before it goes live, and have them be invested in the growth of your show so that when it goes live, you already have a base of loyal and raving fans who are ready to share your podcast with the world. So if that sounds familiar to you, you might be thinking about a book launch or a launch team for a book. Something that you see very often these days. These authors want to get on the bestseller list. So they go around to the different podcasts and news outlets and they have spots on TV everywhere. You see them everywhere as they're promoting their book. What you don't really see that often is that they go around first and they build a base of really loyal people who will go ahead and give them the early review, give them the early share, and then that will build the initial momentum to go forward. And of course, with that initial momentum, it gains popularity, and then they can take that new social proof and take it to podcasts and everywhere else to grow themselves even further. So take that same approach with your podcast, and I can guarantee you'll have a much easier time in building your audience. That's what we want at the end of the day, right? To build an audience of raving people who will benefit from the work that we create, right? Who will be able to be transformed by the impact that we have. It doesn't make sense to have impact and have no one to feel that, right? Let's look at what it would look like. So you want to go to your friends and family. You want to go to your past clients, your current clients, anybody that you can, your Facebook page, your LinkedIn account, and you want to tell these people to join your launch team, be a part of the launch team. And what are they going to get? They're going to get an early look at some of your episodes. You're going to get to vote on which artwork is the best artwork for your thing. What music works best for your intros and outros. They'll be able to give you ideas as to what episodes you can put out for them or answer specific questions that they might have. You might want to run giveaways or anything. Like the possibilities are endless of what you can do to create buzz within that launch team so that when your podcast goes live, they'll rush out and tell all their friends about it. They'll subscribe and they'll share it. They'll leave comments and reviews and follow you on social media because that's what you want at Swell, right? So I hope this was very helpful for you to build that momentum before you launch so that when you launch, you have that momentum and that base of people who will help to lift your podcast up. All right. So it was very helpful for you. Talk soon and take care.